We have been working on getting Mr. Farrakhan here since March. We had met with him in March. We took Apostle Brown to meet with him in Chicago where he was speaking. From that meeting, he had announced that he would be coming to Rockford, although we had to work through some issues because he had other previous engagements that had already been planned, some traveling and that sort of thing. So after some phone calls and working through those details, we were able to get a commitment, and we went and met with him on yesterday, myself, the local representative of the study group here, Brother Yakoya Muhammad, and Apostle Brown. We had a long 3, maybe 4-hour meeting on yesterday where we discussed the issues concerning Mark Anthony Barmore, concerning Apostle Brown, his church, his daycare, and the legal fees that he has incurred and what he has lost as a result of the incident.
Okay, and so what are the issues that we're talking about? Like, give me kind of a list of the issues that we're talking about.
Well, number one, Minister Farrakhan's number one concern is Apostle Brown and his family, who have suffered a great deal as a result of what took place here with the shooting of Mark Anthony Barmore. Of course, he's lost some membership at his church. He has lost some of the business of the daycare. We all know the expenses that can mount on you given such a crisis. And so the minister is concerned primarily about him personally and his family, which is where the concern really should be. And so his coming here on September 18th is to not only address the issues that have happened, things that have happened here and some of the issues that are taking place in the city, but to also rally around Apostle Brown and his family to help raise money, to help him with his legal defense, help his church, just to be a big brother and a good brother to help your fellow man out.
Does he typically do this kind of thing? I mean, I know I've read a little bit about his advocacy and stuff like that, but I mean, does he typically go to, I don't know if he's like Chicago,
that's
Atlanta,
his mission. No, that's his mission. That's the minister's mission, is to be of help. He's done that all of his career and all of his ministry. Whatever resources that he has, he's always given to help in whatever way is needed, in whatever way he can. So this is not uncommon for him to come to aid and assist his brother, not at all.
Okay. And so he's going to talk about jobs, about crime.
Well, and with respect to jobs, the minister understands and teaches, as well as we understand here, that we must do something for ourselves. We can no longer rely on government and city government to do for us what we have the ability to do for ourselves. So what we're talking about is getting up and beginning to pool our resources to create jobs in our own communities and talk to our young people about the black-on-black violence that we face in this city on a weekly and day-to-day basis.
Okay, and so this is kind of, I know you said peace, so it's kind of a unifying thing as well?
His message is peace and justice. Okay. We don't have to say no justice, no peace, because if you don't have peace, if you don't have justice, you don't have peace. You know what I mean? So that's his message is on point with that theme.
Is there any what's the right word here? Is there any movement to try and move past the Barmore? Or I mean, I know that they want a federal investigation, but it's already being conducted. So is there any point where we say, okay, it happened, let's
We don't know that a federal investigation is being conducted. We don't know that. We don't have any facts on that. That is a rumor, if you will. Okay. We're not moving past it until justice is done. Because you stick the knife in my back and you move it out 6 inches, that's not justice. If you remove the knife all the way, that's not justice. Justice is when you heal the blow, heal the wound that the blow caused. So we have to begin to work on now getting the knife out of our back. We only have it out 6 inches. They've only acknowledged that they broke Rockford Police Department policies, tactics, and procedures, but they're still saying that the shooting was justified.
So what would be justice for this group? Like, what does
justice look like?
Yeah.
The truth to come out. The truth of what really happened. To uncover the cover-up. That's what justice looks like to us. We need an independent, thorough federal investigation. And we want to know that they're here so that we know that we can be of support in any way possible to give them access even to the church if need be.
So now if this federal investigation said, nope, the officers, while they may have made some tactical they're still justified in the shooting, would you guys say, okay, that's the end of it? Or
they're not going to say that. We don't believe that they would say that. We know that there's been a cover-up here. I don't see how you can break well over 27 of the police policies, tactics, and procedures. A man hiding in a room, running from you, how's he a threat to you? So we know there's been a cover-up here. And we believe in our heart that if there's an independent, thorough, truthful investigation, that what is covered would be uncovered.
But folks wouldn't have to suffer if there was more love for your brother, but these are trials.